welcome to T.O.L Studios, and in lesson 7 we're going to go back to the quarter notes on the hi-hats, but what we're going to do is the same 7 examples for the rhythms again, but I'm going to show you how to kind of add an extra snare here and there. So we're going to kind of like just go back to the normal patterns, and I'll explain this, and that's why I wanted to do the quarter notes first. I'll take another lesson, we'll do the same thing with the eighth notes. And again, you can do these in combinations, I'll show too. But so like if we had example 1 where we were going kick, snare, kick, snare. Now we're going to keep that same idea, and again we're going to go back to the quarter notes. Okay, now I could do this in either spot, but I'm going to pick the first one. What we're going to do is we're going to go 2 snare hits. We're going to double up on it. So if we were normally going like this, I'm going to do that, but the first time when I hit the snare, I'm going to hit 2 eighth notes. So it's going to sound like, but my kick's still doing the same thing. And again, here's the original idea, example 1. Now the new way, I'm going kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare. So I'm going to just go at 56 on the metronome. So again, if that's got my quarter notes, 2, 3, example 1, going like kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare. Sometimes you might want to hit the hi-hat when you hit the extra snare. So like I always say, stop and work on that. Sometimes you might see my stick kind of shake a little with it. But just make sure you're not hitting the hi-hat. So again, I'm going kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick. If I count the other way, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay? Now I'm going to do the same thing, but instead of hitting the snares at the beginning, we're going to put the 2 quick snares at the end. So if this was number 1, I'm going to do it right there this time. So it's going to sound like this. So if we were going kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, 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 kick, snare. If I count the other way, I would be saying 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I could do it on both spots if I wanted. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. Or if I said the kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, snare. Okay? So again, you can pretty much take, and I'm going to show you more, but almost every example I've shown you, and you could shuffle around the snares, like maybe on the 2 count, like if we're usually going kick, right there, you could hit 2, you could hit it on the back end on the 4 count, you could do both like I just showed you. There might be a few examples I'll tell you, like where maybe you're hitting the extra kick, where you normally might not put that snare, but generally speaking, you can still do these for exercises. So, but I'm going to take example 2 this time, which example 2 was the one that we had going like this, going kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare. Okay? So what I'm going to do on this one, I'm going to put it in the spot that I think would be easier to learn first. We're going to keep the beginning part going kick, kick, snare, but on the second part, we're going to add that at there. Okay, so if I count us in 1, 2, example 2, 4, going kick, kick, snare, kick. Now 2, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now this time we're going to actually put it on the 2 count, which just means as soon as you hit the 2 quicker kicks, you're going to come right back with the 2 snares. So it's not real hard, but like if we normally have it doing this, going 1 and 2, 3. Let me do that again. 1 and 2. Now we're going to go like this. 4, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare. Okay, and I can also put it on both spots on this exercise as well, which would be 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 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 kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, snare. Okay, and you can tell it changes the feel. We've looked at previous lessons where eventually when I got you going with the examples, then I start showing you how you could pair those in different combinations, like 3 times of this exercise, and on the 4th time we'll look at this too. But that also means not only could we link these that I'm currently showing you, eventually we'll kind of look back in combinations where I can show you like something we did in lessons 1, 2, and 3, and we could take something I'm showing you right now, so we're still doing the quarter notes, and we can link those up, and then we'll be able to do the same thing with the 8th notes. Okay, so you can kind of see I'm just keep adding and adding to like basic concepts. That's the way it helped me see the drums really well too. Okay, so now on this one I'm going to take example 3, which would be the, okay, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put the extra snare where I think it's easier the first time. So I'm going to put it on the first one, which would be, okay, now the weird thing on this one is after you hit those, you're going to come back in with the 2 kicks. So it's still a little tricky, so let me count us in on this one. We'll try this one together. Because if I count us in, 1, 2, number 3, with the snare at the beginning, right there, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 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 kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare. Okay, now we're going to take number 4. Well, actually, sorry, let's stay on 3 for a minute. Let me try one other spot, I'll show you. This time we'll put the extra 2 snares at the end. So we'll have, right after the kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, I messed that one up. So kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare. And that also means I could put it on both spots, which is going to be a lot of 8s. So I'll count us in on this one. So we're going to put like 2 snares, meaning we'll do this. We're going to go kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare. Okay, so I'll count us in for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare. Okay, let's try example 4, which was our. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 2 extra snares on the first time, which will give us 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare. Okay, if I put it on the back end, that's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, now we can put it on both spots, which is again going to be a lot of the 8s here. In fact, you're going to have all 8th notes here. You're going to end up with 8 of these. So you're going to go like 1, hold on. So 1, 2, 3. It's going to sound like this. Kick, kick, snare, snare, 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 kick, kick, snare, snare. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare. Okay, if I take example 5, that's the one we had. Okay, now I'm going to put this one, the extra snare, we'll put it at the back end. It'll be the more common spot, which would give us, here's our counting. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, you go kick, snare, kick, kick, then go snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare. Oops, let me do that one again, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, let's try that again. 4, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, 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 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, now you could go back and put that possibly, like if you wanted on the 2, going 1, 2, and 3, 4, but you'd be doing it with your kick, which you do sometimes. So I don't mislead you. Let me do that again. Sorry, going like there. I hit them together. Now sometimes you will. Okay, that one's a little trickier, and that's why I didn't start you with that one. And it would be more common to do it in the other spot where I put it, going right there. Okay. So let's take number 6, and that's the one that was going. Now, same purpose like we just did on the one before. I'm going to reverse what I just said. Since we're doing that extra kick at the end of it, I'm going to put the extra snare at the beginning. So that's going to give us this. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, kick. Okay, and then the same thing with example 7. We could, which was, but again, if I did the snare either spot or if I did it on both, you're going to be hitting that with the kick at the same time, which you could. I'm not going to have you mess with this one, but you would be going like together. And see, I mean, again, I'm not going to say you won't, but it's just a little unorthodox. So some of these things, like I said, you got to kind of use a little common sense as you feel them, but most of them are interchangeable as you move the parts around. Okay, in the next lesson, we'll kind of explore shuffling those around still with the quarter notes, but maybe combining different ideas this way. And then we'll go to the 8th note so we can kind of see it the same way as well. Again, if any of these are giving you any trouble, especially linking them up and now adding the snare, stop, go slow, sit on those trouble spots before you try to proceed forward. Have some fun with this one. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.